Hi folks, Cannabis IPO guy here. Listen, I just got done speaking about cannabis to some people and I wanted to make a quick video because I was listening to some industry analysts and I gotta say I'm really excited about all of the cannabis industry analysts that are out there. I think that we all need to realize that we are probably 1%, maybe less than 1% of the population that realizes what's about to take place. All of us who analyze cannabis stocks, we're a minority now. There's so many stock analysts out there, but we're still a minority. And I've listened to some really great minds. And just the fact that you have cannabis analysts out there or stock analysts that are taking the time to really dig deep into the cannabis industry is super exciting. We all stand to benefit, as you know, and that's pretty exciting, isn't it? But I also want to speak to not just the cannabis analysts, but I want to speak to the average household. Did you know that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? What I want you to understand, I'm speaking to you, mom and dad, who live paycheck to paycheck. You're taking care of your family. And some of you stock analysts out there, you might think, well, why would you speak to them? They're probably not going to be interested in the stock market, but you know what? They are. You're looking at somebody right now who has worked in billion-dollar industries, telecommunications, legal industry, energy industry, entrepreneur, Bitcoin, didn't have an interest in the stock market. But what brought me here? When I heard that cannabis was going legal. Now, I'm not a partaker of cannabis right now. I mean, years ago, yeah. But I do have some health issues that I probably will be looking into CBD oil for. But I'm one of millions of Americans who will be attracted to stocks and cannabis stocks because I'm an entrepreneur. You have single moms that work out of their home. You have all kinds of people who have online businesses, and these people have a common denominator with you cannabis stock analysts in that they are going to be attracted to cannabis stocks because of this common denominator, cannabis. And many people who live paycheck to paycheck are also going to be attracted to cannabis stocks because cannabis is going to tip them off about the incredible income opportunities that lie in front of them. So 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. And this correlates with some of the things that the stock analysts are saying for this reason. What is a top stock pick? When you see these videos out there and they say, what is a top stock pick? Or they identify what the top picks are. How do you do that? How do you know what a great IPO is? And, really, there's really not a wrong answer. If you're a stock analyst, you've got an incredible amount of insight. You know how to pick a good stock. But some of the stocks that people pick as their top stock pick are the stocks that are already front runners in this industry. And I'm not really calling them dinosaurs, but when you take a stock like Tilray, I don't know, what is it, $89, $79 or so, that's great. Tilray, Aurora, Canopy Growth, great stocks. All the front runners that are out there that are doing well, how are they not great stocks? They're great stocks, but those are great, especially if you're if you're an average American and you got into those stocks early, you probably made a boatload of money already. These stocks are making millionaires. But what makes a great stock right now? What makes a great IPO? For me, it's the income potential of that stock. We invest in stocks to make money. If you're already in those front-running companies, okay, that's great, but what about all the people that aren't? There's just a bleep of the population are in those front-running stocks, and people, remember, This is so brand new. Okay? I'm at 5 minutes already. I really don't want to go above 7 or 8 minutes, but I want to talk to you about a couple of things. Figures are all over the place in this industry, and we are going to start to settle down and really see more accurate numbers as time goes on. You know, when you think about how to judge how big this industry will be, you can say there's probably 38 million people in the country that smoke cigarettes, and in 2012 they generated 35 billion. In 2017 they generated 93 billion in revenue. There's 55 million illegal marijuana smokers in America right now, and it's estimated that they generate about 40 billion. But I believe that those figures are low, and I want you, whether you're seasoned or brand new, to realize that the cannabis industry is going to explode. And it really hasn't even happened yet. So with that backdrop and with that in mind, what is a great stock pick? Right now, this is January 2019. What do you want to look for in a great stock? You want to get into a stock now that you can afford to get into, because 78% of the people in this country, they can't afford to buy 1,000 shares of Tilray. So we want to encourage the average people, and we want to point out stocks to them that they can get in right now at a low price, and that they have the potential to make millions in. Now, how do you pick that? The stocks that I'm going to be pointing out to you when you click the link below that people are not talking about for some reason, what I call the quiet giants, okay? Do you realize that there are companies out there right now that have sat back and watched, and they have seen what Tilray did, they've seen what Canopy Growth did, all the big companies, and they've said, well, we can do that better. There are companies out there right now that have been quietly positioning themselves in better positions than Canopy and Tilray. Can you imagine that? So where are they? Hold on, okay? Not only have they better positioned themselves, but their stocks right now are non-existent, and or they're very, very low. There are some quiet giants that are still in the penny stock range, okay? These are the companies that average Americans will be able to come out and buy 700 to 1,000 shares, and their life will change. These are the companies that are going to change people's lives, and that's what I can offer to you. I can offer stocks to you that if you invest in those stocks, the management is so well put together, the financing is so well put together, the fingerprint is so well put together, the product line is so diverse. When these companies come on the scene, they are going to move right up to the forerunners and push them over a little bit. These companies already have exclusive licenses, okay? These companies are already in the most populated markets. Folks, I just wanted to take a little time to tell you that reevaluate what the definition of a top cannabis stock should be right now. For me, it's in the IPO area where you can make some incredible money investing in IPOs that are well-positioned, solid companies that are beyond doubt highly, highly likely to take the global markets by storm. And I just want to close with this. There are some incredible companies that are in one state. Folks, those aren't the type of companies that I'm talking about. They're going to do great in one state, that's great. Maybe 2 states, that's great. Folks, I'm talking about companies that are in all 30 plus states medically, 10 states for rec, all over Europe, have incredible facilities, incredible management, and you can afford their stock right now. And if you ever do anything in your lifetime, you want to get in these companies now, because this hasn't even started, but it's about to go down. And if you do anything in life right, you want to invest in these cannabis IPOs that I'm going to be sharing with you, click the link below. Come on this journey with me, and let's change lives. Let's learn about something that we are blessed to learn about in our lifetime. Thanks for listening. Click the link below. Take a journey with me. We'll see you on the other side. Take care.